Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. Today, we're going to be taking on the NU Suspect Test ladder. Sawk is currently being suspect tested. If you would actually like to join me in ladder on this, there is a thread where they've posted a bunch of teams because they basically want you to spam Sawk on the ladder. So I'll link that down below in the description. Also, if you guys want to pick up a Drop of Draco shirt, hoodie, sticker, tank top, anything, there's only 5 more days till they become, I was going to say extinct, but that's not the proper term. But there's only 5 more days to pick one up if you guys want to go ahead and pick one up. Anyway, we found a game. This is my first game on the ladder. I don't have to mod join, do I? Yeah, I'm not on my PokeaimMD. This is my first game on the ladder. And I wanted to start it fresh and see how I do. I'm not sure if I'll be participating fully in this because you have to not only do this ladder, but also a non-Sawk ladder. But we'll see. Anyway, this guy doesn't really have a good Sawk switching, per se. Charizard's in this tier, by the way, if you guys didn't know. I actually want to lead off with Steelix just because it beats Lead Swallow, which is something that I see him leading off with, as he unfortunately leads off with the Charizard. Thankfully, I do have an Assault Vest Grumpig. Hopefully, he's not a physical Charizard. He's a special one. Yeah, there's a Swords Dance. Sick. This doesn't have any role on this team besides taking on Charizard, so if I don't live this attack and get rid of him with the Power Gem, basically this Grumpig is useless. So thankfully, this Grumpig actually did what it's supposed to do and got rid of the Charizard with the Power Gem. ST Charizard is actually really fun. One, I've been watching a bunch of NU games, it's really fun in NU, and it's very threatening. Based on what I've seen. So we go Shift Tree. I'm going to go for Signal Beam just in case he wants to set up a Sunny Day or go for SD or do anything like that. I mean, Knockoff is more than likely going to be his play of choice. Like, that was 100% going to be his play. But it was just in my best interest to go for Signal Beam right there, as what I can do is just go right out into my my Weezing, and I think just set up 2 layers of Toxic Spike. If he wants to go out to Musharna, I'm going to taunt that thing, then set up another Toxic Spike. Basically, Musharna will be checked. I could also go for Will-O-Wisp right here if I want to, but I don't want the Synchronize happening. Goes Lantern, which I don't mind too much because now I can get up both layers. And I may very well be faster than this Lantern just because of this thing's speed investment. Apparently I'm not, though, as he is going to burn me with the Scald. However, I was kind of asking for that by staying in. Shift Tree is pretty solid here. However, Shift Tree checks Musharna, so I don't really want to go out to that. I don't have a good water resist on this team. Like, if he goes for Scald, this gets burnt. So I'm just going to go for Sludge Bomb. Easy. Thankfully, Volt Switch is on out of there. Whatever comes out, if it is going to be his Shift Tree trying to defog, I can go for the Sludge Bomb and knock that thing out as he goes out into Matang. So I don't mind that because I can go for Will-O-Wisp. I'd rather not prevent him from getting up rocks. I'd rather burn him with the Wisp. Right here as he actually doubles into Shift Tree. Good play. Good play. Cool. Okay, so he gets Shift Tree in. I guess he is trying to defog. However, I'm going to get up my Toxic Spike no matter what because I will be going down to 2 burn turns. So if he wants to go for knockoff, obviously that will be able to knock me out. Otherwise, I will get up this T-Spike no matter what because even if he defogs, it doesn't matter. So thankfully he doesn't defog, which is nice because I go out to a Pokemon that is going to force in his Musharna, and that is the mighty Sawk. You know what Sawk reminds me of? Sawk brings me back to Kids WB, man. When I watch the Sawk puppet from Kids WB, but basically Sawk forces him to go out to Musharna, which means that even if his Shift Tree is defog, which he actually tries to stay in and gets to go for a last ditch effort defog, hoping I'm adamant, which I am, but I am Choice Scarf, he would have been able to defog that, but it would have forced Musharna to come out and then take those 2 layers and be Bally poisoned right there, which is what I wanted to beat Musharna. So that Musharna is going to come out as I can go out to my Steelix pretty safely. I dodge with Thunder Wave, I take Psychics. Can't really touch me. This thing doesn't learn Focus Blast as far as I know. I'm pretty sure it's Hidden Power coverage move. That is the only thing that takes a hit. As he is going to Baton Pass out. That's cool. As Lantern is going to come out. So good plays on my opponent's part. Definitely get some good plays. But I mean, everything is just poisoned in my eyes. I think at this point I can risk going out to Shift Tree just because Musharna is badly poisoned, which means that the combination of knockoff spam plus taunt from Pyro or deal with it, and I'm gonna go for knockoff right here. I could go for Leaf Storm, however I don't want him going on to like Swellow or Matang being kind of cheeky, as I am able to knock that thing with the knockoff. That does so much damage. Good lord, Matang is terrible. I remember when Mulk spammed this thing in RU to make it rise up. I don't think Matang is that good of a Pokemon. I think it's very much should stay in whatever tier it is, as Shift Tree is going to come out. Shift Tree, it's already out, and his died. I meant Swallow, but I'm going to go out to Steelix right now, because if he goes for Brave Bird, he actually goes for Heat Wave. Hindsight, I should have thought of that. That looks like specs damage. I mean, I'm pretty sure Sawk just clicks close combat to win the game, but I'm gonna go to Pyro because I don't think Sucker. Did I really think Sucker Punch would not knock out a Swallow? It's a Swallow. But I can spam Hyper Voice right now. He gets a crit, so if he isn't specs and does go for Boom Burst after there, it might have knocked me out. But Hyper Voice does so much damage to that Lantern. Good lord. I'm going to go for a second Hyper Voice. I'm just going to weaken him. That way he can't come into my Steelix anymore. If he goes for Scald, he will go down. He actually ends up going for Volt Switch, which is cool because that gives him one more turn. A Swallow is going to come out. And what I can do is just sack this thing off the Boom Burst to go out into my mighty Sawk and just click close combat. Close combat will be a knockout. I bet you Sucker Punch would have been able to knock out this Swallow as he sacks Lantern because he knows that he can't go out into that beast. Let me actually count. I'm just going to check because if it's Sucker Punch knocks us, well, I'm pretty positive it does. I don't even know why I didn't go for Sucker Punch. This thing has such pitiful special attack, man. Shift Tree. Alright, so it barely missed out on the KO. So we're going to go out Steelix because if I get up rocks, I win the game. He goes for a Baton Pass. Good play, good play, good play. However, I'm pretty positive even Sawk lives Boom Burst, so I'm going to go out to Sawk. Even if he goes for Specs Boom Burst, because he's going to go for Heat Wave. I guess if he got the burn there, it could have been a little bit annoying. However, we're going to click Knock Off now, because Musharna's coming out. There's no way he's staying in. As we knock off this thing's Cobra Berry. And, again, the play is always Steelix. Steelix gets leftovers, puts him in range of not obviously getting... it puts him in range of not getting knocked out by Boom Bursts later, like 2 Boom Bursts. And I'm pretty sure I can get up rocks right now. I should be faster than Musharna. So if I get up rocks, that means that Sucker Punch knocks out the Swallow. Either way, rocks are fine because he now goes out into his Swallow. And yeah, I could just go for Heavy Slam, sack this thing off, go out into Sawk. This thing is at like 10% HP. Pretty sure I could just go for double knockoff again. It's going to do a nice amount of damage. I am adamant to this Musharna. That is not what I would call a nice amount of damage. But Sucker Punch wins the game, so I'll just spam knockoff right here. I think Sucker Punch is kind of clean because I'm pretty positive he specs. And with the poison racking up, he's not going to be able to recover enough. Actually, I'm going to switch out to Shift Tree now because I want to win with close combat because Sawk is cooler than going on. It's more than likely if he doesn't go for the Baton Pass right here, he is going to go for, I mean, I guess if he Thunder Waves, it could be bad. But if he doesn't go for Baton Pass right there, he's going to go for a Psychic move. As Swallow is going to come out. And Swallow is in range of the Sucker Punch right now, so I can knock him out with that. And then Musharna is going to come out. I think I could have played this endgame any way I wanted. I should probably register this name, which I will later. I could have played this endgame any way I wanted, to be honest. And I think I had the game, as long as I wasn't just sacking Pokemon. But I don't have to put mod join. Let me just stop. This guy is a really interesting team. Doesn't appreciate knockoff at all. I'm actually leading off with Shift Tree because unfortunately leads off with the one Pokemon that doesn't appreciate knockoff. That can at least tank it. So I go out to Weezing because Weezing checks his thing and I can fire off Sludge Bombs. I actually dodge a Toxic, which I did not expect, but you can go for Sludge Bomb because Xatu is more likely coming out, and if I can get that poison on it, that'll be easier. Nice, nice, nice. I'm able to hit that Xatu, and I have a pretty solid check to Xatu. Being Grumpig, it's not really a check, but it's the defense of Xatu, it's a check. And apparently that thing's defensive because it went for Protect right there. But I'm going to fire for Psychic because if he roosts after, I can go for Signal Beams. And plus with the poison damage right there, yeah, I'm pretty positive I can just go for... I don't even know if he has Roost because he has Protect. I'm just going to fire for another Psychic, yeah. Like, I don't even know if he has... straight up has Roost just because of that. But now I can go for Signal Beam because Signal Beam will 100% knock him out no matter what he wants to do. If he switches out, that's fine. I don't necessarily need Grumpig on this team. It isn't Assault Vest Grumpig, but that doesn't help me versus Magius or Samurott if it's SD, obviously. And I can just fire off a Psychic right now if he actually wants to switch out. He actually tries to switch out. So I get off damage on the Golurk for nothing. This looks like Assault Vest Golurk, just based on the damage. But Xatu is pretty much worn down, which means that it means that I will get up rocks this game and break this thing sturdy. So we're going to go out into our Shift Tree now because Shift Tree prevents a lot from coming out, especially because Muck isn't hidden on the field right now, and I can knock out the Golurk with this knockoff. If he was Assault Vest, yeah, it's pretty positive. I have a little bit of experience versus Assault Vest Golurk. Shout out to the UCL. But yeah, I'm able to knock him out. If Muck wants to come out again, Weezing is the play. This decides to come out, and I'm going to click Leaf Storm. I'm not sure why Samurott came out. Maybe he's thinking I can't hit him with much. Maybe he has a Rindo Berry. No, none of that. As I'm able to knock him out with the Leaf Storm. So Shiftry putting in a bit of work right now, getting 2 kills. As Muck is going to come out finally, and I'm going to go out into my Weezing, and I'll just be able to click Sludge Bomb. Doubles into Miss Magius. Cool play. Good play. I'm actually going to get up a Toxic Spike right here, because even if he goes back to Xatu, I don't mind, since I mean, I would have minded actually, but I was pretty positive he wouldn't go there. We're going to go for the Will-O-Wisp right now, because since he's Wisp, I don't think he's sub, and I just want to weaken this thing. I miss, unfortunately, and I lose a Muck check, but I do have Earthquake on Sawk, as well as this Steelix right here, and I'll just fire off a Sludge Bomb as he goes on to Muck. I got up the Toxic Spike. Obviously, he went Muck right there. I got up the Toxic Spike because I was trying to get the Barbarical, but we're just going to go for Will-O-Wisp right here, because we don't want him doubling back out into Xatu. Obviously, I was trying to get that Barbarical to come out. Barbarical is actually very threatening, especially, I do have Sucker Punch, and I will hit it no matter what if it comes out. But we're just going to fire off a Heavy Slam right here. Toxic and Shadow Punch, I don't think he could touch me, and I didn't want him going out to Xatu or Miss Magius. Xatu, not worried or as worried about that thing. Definitely Miss Magius. Barbarical is going to come out. We're going to go for Earthquake on his Shell Smashes. He actually goes for Low Kick, so that's okay, I suppose. I think Earthquake is still the better play. I don't care if he keeps going for Low Kick. Like, I need to put him in range of Citrus. What? I need to put him in range of Sucker Punch. And I want to save this for... I don't want to Fighting Resist. I want to save this for Muck. So I'm thinking going directly in the Shift Tree is the play, because if he does Sucker Punch or if he goes for Low Kick... Okay, I did not expect Protect, guys. I can tell you right now, I'm not some demigod. Shout out to Shizzy predicting Protect, but because he has Protect on it, I am on a lower ladder, so, you know, obviously I'm not going to see the best of things, but because he doesn't have Protect, I don't think he actually has, this thing could have Sticky Hold, but Sticky Hold doesn't mean that he takes, you know, it still takes the huge amount of damage from it. Is this guy just a Toxic Protect type of team with an Assault Vest Golurk and some Barbarical that I don't know, but basically, I didn't predict Protect, but I mean, I think he doesn't have Shell Smash now. I don't know. I know he's trying to Protect Stomp me right now, but this is an Adamant Max Attack, or not Adamant, but Lonely, I believe. Probably Lonely, but this is Max Attack knockoff, so it actually doesn't knock him out. I steal his Life Orb. I just pickpocketed this guy's. He pickpocketed mine and died. That's hilarious. This man just pickpocketed my life. That's what you get for being a thief, bro. You horse? Not him as a trainer, but this Pokemon. But that's hilarious. But Sawk can just come out and click knock off and knock him out. And that's a good game. That's pretty funny. Again, I am on the lower ladder and we are climbing up. And as I continue to do this more, we will get higher on the ladder, obviously. But, oh my god, it's a habit. I'm sorry. That's hilarious, though. That is absolutely hilarious. So this guy's a very threatening team, and I really want Hazards up versus it. Archeops is a very scary lead. I need to lead, I think, Steelix if I want to beat that. But the thing is, Almastar is also a scary lead. But I'm thinking it's Shell Smash. It could be defensive, or Shell Smash are both pretty solid right now. But he does lead off with that Archeops. I guess it could be Heat Wave, but I really want to get up rocks. I want to break any potential Sashes. Sashes are like the scariest thing. I guess it could also have Taunt as well as Defog on this Archeops. But I think it's in my best interest to go for the Stealth Rock, because even if he taunts me, by the time I knock off this Archeops, which should take 2 hits if he is taunt, I'm in a decent position. So goes out to Quagsire. I'm going to go out into my Weezing because I want to get up my Toxic Spikes. Yes, he does have a Poison type in his own Weezing. However, one, my Weezing is taunt, and I should be faster than him unless he's running a lot of speed. First I make her ass his spray, then I drop her specialty. That's pretty funny. I'm getting my Toxic Spikes for that Malamar, for that Musharna, for that Almastar. That Skull did nothing. How is that dropping my... How did you drop my Special D? Did absolutely nothing right here. As, oh my god, calm down, Quagsire. I think this is an Assault Vest Quagsire, and I'm actually going to go for Will-O-Wisp right now. Also because if he wants to go out to Arceus right now and try and defog. I know it's kind of, you know, doesn't make much sense to go for the Will-O-Wisp right there, but I'm pretty sure this is an Assault Vest type of Quagsire. I don't necessarily need Weezing for anything on his team. It doesn't beat anything on his team, especially because his damage is doing nothing. And even that would a crit. To do that much, I'm pretty sure this is an Assault Vest Quagsire. As it's actually not. Okay, so he just has that move on it for some reason, but I can go out to Pyro, and I'm not sure why he has Acid Spray. I mean, I am on the lower ladder again. That's pretty cool though. Ancient Power is pretty nice. I don't know if the option, especially with Charizard, this is his Charizard check, and he wants to be able to knock it out, so I can understand that. I know Scald, and I guess Recover. I'm not sure why Acid Spray though. I guess just because it boosts obviously the Ancient Power and things like that. Like, I know what it does. Somebody's probably telling me in the comments, yo bro, that drops your special D. I know, and it also makes your ass spray. But Pyro is gonna come out, and if he defogs, I have to go Steelix anyway. Like, Steelix is the only play right now. I guess if he defogs, it's unfortunate. I just sacked my Weezing. But I do have Toxic on Steelix anyway. I do have Knockoff. Goes for U-turn, so that's nice. He puts himself in range of Knockoff after the next Stealth Rock hit. And also, with me having hazards up and things like that, I should be able to check his team. If he actually goes up to Olimstar, I'm going directly into Grumpig just because, well, Grumpig actually puts in a lot of work now. Signal Beam, Psychic, knocks it out after Shell Smash. I take +2 Surf or whatever, and I also obviously have the Stealth Rock plus the poison damage to wear him down just in case that doesn't work out. I think Scarf Sawk might actually be faster as the Olimstar does come out, so yeah, and Sucker Punch will be able to knock it out after Shell Smash. I'm going directly into my Grumpig because I can take one Shell Smash hit. If he wants to go for Hazard, that's fine as well. So Grumpig about to put in a little bit of work right now. Even after the White Herb, after the poison damage, I should knock him out with Psychic. I misclicked Focus Blast. Nope, that's never the play. Even though it's super effective, it's not the play. It's +2 threat. Goes for Ancient Power, trying to boost again. Look how that does absolutely nothing. Wow, Psychic. I'm pretty sure that's a low roll because I have done over half. I've used this team before. Goes for Scald, gets the burn right now, which is pretty nice, I have to say, because if it's only nice if he goes Malamar. It's only nice if he goes Malamar trying to get the superpower, because then I get off the seed damage. He actually goes Weezing. I don't know if he's gonna double back into Malamar, but I'm just gonna click Psychic anyway. I don't know if he's that type of player because he does have 2 Psychic resists. But this guy's a Schizo Savior, so I have no idea what he's thinking right now. So I'm just gonna go right for Psychic again. Like, I don't care if he wants to double back. I'd rather weaken this thing anyway. Ooh, he made the play, guys. He made the play. He got me. He made the play. Alright, so he made the play that I was talking about, but it is what it is. I'm pretty positive Adamant Scarf knocks him out with Close Combat. Even if he goes Weezing, the point is to force him out. Because I think that after one more turn of Stealth Rock, he is in range of Fire Blast from my Pyro. And regardless, Sawk is not going to go down to Superpower even at -1. And I guess Knockoff could be annoying not having my Choice Scarf. But oh, Psycho Cut as well. I didn't even think about Psycho Cut. I was thinking about like the more standard sets. But I can go out to Pyro now, unless he's like Custap or even Scarf, I guess. I guess Scarf could be an issue. A little bit annoying that I lost my Sawk, but between Weezing and Musharna, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And Archeops, I think, is Scarf because it does have U-turn. So I'll go for Hyper Voice right now, knock out the Malamar. Obviously, I do have Taunt, so if he wants to go to Musharna, I am going to Taunt that thing, and then I can hit that thing with a Hyper Voice. Actually, if he goes Musharna, that's the best possible turn for me. Great, because I can Taunt him, and then I just fire off a Hyper Voice. And that's just damage on everything. Taunt prevents this thing from Calm Minding up, Baton Passing, Thunder Waving, doing all that crap if he wants to trick him as well. As he does try to Calm Mind up. And then I can hit him right with this this nice Hyper Voice. Though at the same time, I'm actually going to go out to my Shift Tree. Because he could have Signal Beam, I suppose. But I don't want to lose my Pyroar because of Weezing. He just struggles. The hell is this Calm Mind Baton Pass like straight up attacking? That's funny. We're going to go for Knockoff right now, because if he goes out to Weezing, get rid of its item. Weezing is more of a threat, I think, to me than anything else. That is a lot of damage. Good lord, I think this is a 2-hit KO. That's a 2-hit KO. That's definitely a 2-hit KO. Good lord. What type of Weezing was this? Offensive Weezing? Archeops is going to come out, and I'll just go for Sucker Punch right here. I don't see a reason not to. Even if you Roost, I do have the Steelix in the back just to check this thing. Steelix is at full, so nothing Archeops could do could knock me out. And then Musharna is going to come out, which has no attacks. Really interesting. As we're actually going to add another game and start looking for another one just because. All right, we got one. This guy's team looking kind of standard. I like his team. Besides the float, so. Oh, good game, dude. I meant GG. I'm sorry, dude. You only saw the G. This guy's a really cool team. Definitely a few threats to me. Sawk, obviously. I want to lead off with Weezing because I can taunt. Well, obviously this is not good for Weezing because he could be a special set. I don't know if he's special or physical, and I can't do anything. I can't burn him. I'm going to go out to my Grumpig, though, because if he is special, I can take the Hydro Pump. Then I can fire off a Focus Blast to hit either Pharaoh Seed or Skuntank. I should be able to get up rocks versus Pharaoh Seed, though I may just defog them away. Yeah, he is special. That is Life Orb. And what I'm going to do is just fire off a Focus Blast. This should hit the incoming Skuntank for a bit of damage. Ooh, 38%. That's nothing. I guess he could Pursuit me, which would be annoying, but I'll go out into my Steelix. Yeah, he does try to Pursuit me, or he does Pursuit me. He succeeded in pursuing me, guys. As I can go out to Steelix and get up rocks, then I'm pretty sure his Pharaoh Seed is going to come out, but if Pharaoh Seed comes out, I can go out to Pyro after that and just start firing off some attacks. So, unfortunately, because Floatzel does have Water Veil, I can't burn it. Goes for Leech Seed as well, which is great because even if he goes for, I'll be happy if he goes for Protect right now instead of hard switching into Hariyama, because then I could have doubled right there. But goes hard into Hariyama. Hard into Hariyama. I'm assuming that's Thick Fat just based on that damage. I can go out to Weezing, and the good thing about Weezing is I can burn and I can taunt that as he doubles into Mesprit. Nice play on his part. We're actually just going to Will-O-Wisp him because there's no way he's going for Psychic. He's definitely going for Rock. So we burn the Mesprit. That is one of his fighting resists. Gone. As we are going to go out into our Steelix right here on the Psychic. Actually, I should have went out into my... no. Okay, I don't regret going Shift Tree right there because he went for the U-turn. So Floatzel comes out. And again, I don't really have a switch into this monster. I'm debating going out to Shift Tree right now. I think Shift Tree's use is less than anything else. If he goes for Ice Beam, that's great on his part. You know, that'd be a great play. It's not great, but that'd be a great play. We're just going to go for Sucker Punch and try and knock him out. Actually, I think Knockoff is the better play. If he stays in, then obviously Sucker Punch was the better play. I want to knock off, though. I'm going to go for Sucker Punch. Whatever. Because if I'm able to knock off Floatzel, that's great. I could see him going ferociously, but if he does, I can knock the thing off, then defog after. So I'd rather just make the safer play right now. Yeah, I'd rather just make the safer play right now, just in case he decides to stay in, and then I can knock him out with that. Yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine. Again, I would rather make the safer play. We're going to knock off this Pharaoh Seed. That does so much damage, as he's able to go for the Gyro Ball and knock me out. However, Sawk gets to come out now, and let's just start clicking close combat. Ooh. Mesper's at 70. Ooh, South Rock Amber. Ooh. Goodbye. Alright, so down goes the Pharaoh Seed. Who next? Who is next? Mesprit is going to come out. I just need a bit more damage on you. I'm pretty sure he's thinking the exact same thing when he goes for U-turn every single time Floatzel comes out. If he goes for U-turn right here, that'd be, you know, sucky for me. But Floatzel is going to come out. I don't want to sack my Steelix just yet. Pyroar has a lot less use, so I'm going to sack Pyroar and then go click close combat again with my Sawk. It's like the only play. Steelix has a lot more use because it can deal with Skuntank and even take a hit from Sawk if it needs to. So Sawk is going to come right back out, and we're going to click close combat and 2 KO that Mesprit. Goes out to Skuntank, so that's fine as well. I mean, I will be taking Aftermath, but that's something that can't Sucker Punch me later, which I'm good with. And obviously Mesprit is being worn down now because he's more likely gonna go for U-turn here. I'm actually gonna Earthquake the Floatzel if that comes out now, because I can knock that thing out and live his hit because of Sturdy. And Floatzel being gone means that I think Weezing just puts in so much work. So we're gonna go for Earthquake right here. Obviously Hydro Pump is gonna, you know, bring me down to Sturdy if it does connect, which it does, and I can knock him out with that Earthquake. And now I think my Weezing just has so much fun versus his team. Yes, it does. That is the that's the correct term. He goes up to Sawk. We'll see if he wants to Earthquake right here. as he does. However, do I have to win a speed tie? I think I have to win a speed tie right here, guys. No, is the better play going Weezing? But if I go Weezing, then do I have to Sludge Bomb or do I close combat? Alright, I think I have to go out to Sawk. Close combat this. Win a speed tie if he's banned. If he's banned, it obviously doesn't matter. I have to close combat this thing. Okay, he actually sacks Hariyama, so I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. What is the play? We're going to go Weezing, obviously, right here on the attack, as he actually goes out to Mesprit. So I'm assuming he's going to try and Healing Wish, but him doubling to Mesprit right there is great because Hariyama goes down to Hazard, so I could just go for Sludge Bomb. He doesn't even knock me out, so that's awesome because I have one more turn, and Burn is going to knock him out. That means no possible chance of Healing Wish. Hariyama is gone. Sawk is going to come out, and now I think it's going to come down to a speed tie unless he's not Scarf. So goes for Zen Headbutt and misses, as I am able to go for the Sludge Bomb. What do you mean RFL? Yeah, GG. You had to win a speed tie anyway. GG, man. Love the ladder. I was Scarf Sawk. So he was complaining before the speed tie even happened, guys. Oh my god, no, I got off damage. Does he not know the Sawk damage calc? This is an NU wall breaker. Adamant. Obviously get rid of the choice. Sawk to Sawk. Sawk on Sawk action happens. I do 90 to 107%, bro. You were well in range. Shout out to Fussy. Making a fuss. Let's go for another game. Alright, so this will be the last game, and this guy has a cast form, so whew. Unfortunately he has a defogger and as well as Steelix. No, as well as Linen. I was thinking about Steelix being my Linen check. He doesn't appreciate Pyro at all as a lead. Oh my god, he just straight up leads out with this Linu and this monster. I'm switching directly into Steelix. I'm not taking a banded attack from this thing. Oh my god. He just belly jumped turn 1. Do I lose? I don't know. Do I lose? This man just belly jumped turn 1 and I think I lost. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Let's mess around and go for rocks. No, that is a terrible play. Thankfully, he didn't go for another Seed Bomb, so I'm actually in range where I can take a hit from at least Mawile and get up rocks. That was scary. This man just belly jumped out of nowhere. I want to keep Grumpig healthy because... Yeah, I want to keep it healthy because it can deal with Ludicolo. I don't actually think I can take a hit from... I guess between Taunt and Will-O-Wisp, I'm good with Mawile, so I'll just try and go for Toxic right here. Obviously, Scald is going to come out. It's his best play. Reconnect. Did Showdown just crash? That guy tried to DDoS me, that last guy. Missed Zen Headbutt versus my 11% Weezing when he could have clicked Close Combat, you know, to safely potentially win a speed tie and win the game. Obviously didn't want to get the defense drops because my Close Combat does 90% minimum. He was at 88%, so he did have that -0.000% chance to live. So it looks like Showdown has gone down, and I don't have much time left for today. It's actually my 3-year anniversary with my girlfriend, so I'm happy about that. And I'll be spending the rest of the day with her. So I hope you guys all enjoy. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing, and I will see you guys later. Also, check out the ladder. I will be linking this down below. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Good boy.